Today is Friday, August 8th, and haven't made a video for about a couple of weeks, or actually maybe even more than a couple of weeks. And it's just been really busy, and we've done a lot of harvest out of the garden. Actually, we finally finished this entire cherry. There are only a few fruit left for the birds because they were just blemished and we didn't want to harvest them. And now we have this one to take care of as well, although we found an issue with this cherry. I guess we have what's called western cherry fruit fly, and a lot of them, although super beautiful shiny red fruit, a lot of them have a little white worm, which we found out is like the larva of western cherry fruit fly. So that's an issue and that we have to sort out. So I'm still making a decision whether I'm gonna give it a try and try to harvest some of it and just be very thorough in picking it, or we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, since it's been a while, the garden has changed just a little bit because I did turn over some bags and planted some new seedlings. So I'll just kind of go around because I do want to remember this. I'm very happy with how I've been doing this year in terms of succession sowing, and just the harvest that's coming out of the garden. And I think it's just being inspired and motivated by other gardeners on YouTube and stuff really helped me. And of course my sister-in-law, we always check out each other's gardens, and it just kept me going, and I've not been either too tired or discouraged. Oh, hi, Chuk Chuk baby. Came to say hello. So yeah, it's been doing great. So I'll just go around and kind of go over what's new and whatnot. It's a nice quiet day. It's been raining most of it. Sun just came out. I did bring my rubber tree, my ficus, out. That usually grows in the kitchen, so it's here in a way because I'm like, it never gets any light on the underside of the leaves, so I kind of like faced it to the light. Don't want to give it too much sun, but it's quite cloudy, so don't have to worry about it. And it's just out here for the day. So let's just get started with some of these flowers, all in bloom, doing really nice. Especially the canna lily keeps me happy. There's quite a few bloom heads coming out, so that's great. This one is taking a chill pill for a little bit. It has one stalk, which is nice. There are two more, I think, coming out. So the zinnias started blooming. They're small flowers, and I don't remember if it's because it's the variety or if it's because it's quite crowded in there. What I recall doing at the beginning of the summer is whenever I had an empty spot in a pot, like I had this annual, I don't remember what it's called anymore, that I got, and I had nothing else to put there, so I just threw a few zinnia seeds, and I did that in a few pots around. Like there's gonna be some zinnias coming out here as well. So yeah, maybe they won't grow big into their full potential, but they are giving me color, so all is good. There's another one actually right here. The sunflower is about to, this is the munchkin one, is about to open its head, and this amaranth over there is kind of like crowded because there's another actually one in there that's not doing so well because it's extremely crowded and kind of shaded, but it is what it is. I just kind of tucked whatever I had left over anywhere I could find space. And these are late seeded cosmos with phlox underneath. And so the phlox haven't really done well for me. Maybe these will, because they seem to be the biggest, although they look so tiny. They're the biggest out of all of the ones that I had. And I'm not sure if it's just the type of soil I'm using or what it is. I've never grown phlox before, like the annual from seed, so I was really excited to see what that looks like. And I don't know, I mean, who knows, maybe still something going to come out of it. Moving on to the calendula quickly, I harvested quite a few of these blooms because I decided to kind of give all these medicinal sort of purposes a try a little bit. And what we did actually is we threw some calendula flowers blooms into the rice that we were cooking the other day with lamb, and it was very delicious. I guess what it's known for is that it's Pullman saffron. And it just gave the rice a little yellowish tint and quite nice, sort of like a deep, mild flavor. I don't even know what to compare it to, but we quite liked it. So if we have lots of blooms, I'll dry it for tea, and if we have just a few and we're cooking rice, we'll throw it in there. So we just kind of decided to keep harvesting calendula. And actually for that reason, because I did have another pot, so what I did is I kind of split it up. There were like 4 or 5 of them, just to give it more space in my grow bag. So here I had an empty spot because of the carrots that I harvested. They actually didn't do so well. This is the tricolor one, and I don't think I'm gonna plant it again. But anywho, so I had an empty spot, so I put one of the calendula seedlings here, and I actually also split up the kale, just so it has more room. And I put another calendula in there next to the eggplant that's still struggling to grow, and I did the same right here. And by the way, these eggplant finally started growing a little bit, and it looks like they're just gonna trying to grow kind of like side shoots, or I don't know if the flowers come out through there. I'm not familiar with how to grow eggplant really. I just wanted to give it a try. So I mean, we still have at least a month of good hot weather. I don't know. So it's an experiment. So here's another baby calendula here, and this is where I had the 3 kales that I kind of split up, and I put one. Oh yeah, and I did another calendula right here. Yeah, and by the way, so anyway, going back to calendula, we're just gonna try and harvest it for medicinals, or just to eat, to flavor food. Other than that, okay, so going back to these bags, I did have some zucchinis and cucumbers and beans that I planted, just germinated at home, because I wanted to see if I can still squeeze in a bit of a harvest in a late season, like maybe mid-September or whatnot. So we'll see how things go. So this is a total experiment. We are in Edmonton and it gets cold really fast, but I wanted to see if it's even possible. So here's where I put the 3 beans that did come up. And so we have 3 and 3 cucumbers, and the funny thing is that this one little guy, it's a little bit smaller, and when I pulled it out I almost destroyed the root altogether, but I planted it anyway. I was curious to see if it's actually going to survive, and it's growing, although it's a little bit smaller. So I don't know, we'll see. And this is the 2 out of the zucchinis. And oh, so I'm noticing something. Okay, these 2 bags had peas before, and so because I'm trying to do like a no dig thing, I just cut it and left obviously just a little bit too much above the ground, and it started sort of like shooting up again, and I see that the birds are trying to eat it, which is fine, except I think here the bird was confusing the pea shoots or my cucumber for the peas. So I'm gonna need to protect these cucumber seedlings perhaps, which is what I'm doing with this new round of peas here, which are doing very well actually. Which way should I open it? This way. So they're in there, they're growing nicely. I'll just quickly do this. So anyway, maybe I need to protect my cucumbers. We'll see. Maybe the birds didn't really like it. I can see some nibbles on this leaf as well. Interesting. We'll see how things go. Also, what I'm noticing is I can already see a little bit of powdery mildew. So maybe it's not such a easy thing to grow cucumbers in late season. This is my new 2 zucchini plants, and these ones I planted I think at the end of June, just because I wanted, as these get tired and they're still producing a lot of zucchinis, I thought, I'll have some more for late in the season. And I'm starting to see some powdery mildew as well. So anyway, it was an experiment, and yeah, so it is what it is. Oh, I just saw a little bird. hiding behind, tried to get some water, but saw me looking. Anyway, oh my goodness, so chamomile every single day, and sometimes twice a day I have to harvest a few of them, which is so awesome. I have quite a stash now that's drying at home. And I did start doing the same with echinacea. So all the petals are gone and the top couple of leaves, because there's still a bee on it. There you go. Yeah, so trying to just get as much as possible out of the garden. There's a cucumber here, the only one. And the funny thing with these cucumber plants is I had to strip off all the bottom leaves because they were getting so much disease, a powdery mildew. And now the back one is starting to do the same. I just dropped off a bunch of leaves. But yet somehow the top ones are still growing and producing. I didn't expect it. The whole reason why I planted more cucumbers, because I thought these were gonna be dead by the time they were here. And now they've grown another foot or so and still producing. So it's great. There's a big zucchini that needs to get harvested in there. It's almost reaching the ground. There's quite a few of them here. But I have a great vegetable pakora recipe that I found. So no problem if you have too many zucchinis. It will get used. I just baked some carrots and beans for dinner tonight, and I've been doing that every couple of days. It's amazing how many beans I'm getting out of these 2 bags. There's 1 bag there and 1 here. And these carrots are very good. They're just like regular, I don't remember technically what the name is, but they're just regular orange red carrots, and they are very nice in flavor and in shape and doing well. Here's one jalapeno that's turning brown, and I don't remember exactly what it means, but perhaps we're going to harvest it today. And then these guys finally, I think this might be a bell pepper. They're finally giving me buds here. This bag, I think what happened is, and I don't remember exactly, but I think this bag was like kind of stuck between all my tomatoes for the whole of June and some July, and so that's why it's like it's grown a bunch of leaves and it looks nice and bushy, but didn't get much sun. So hopefully I can still get a fruit or 2 out of this bag. We'll see how it goes. What we do have a lot on is that jalapeno in the back there. I'm not sure because the sun just came out, but there's like quite a few jalapenos here, and then the Hungarian yellow wax. And then how do I get in there?